Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Conan Exiles. I've finished off that outer ring that we had going with our main place, and I'd like to talk a little bit about what the plans are for the little side vestibules. So this is going to be the main entrance, and coming off from here, if we come in this way, we've got a direct line from the centre which is going to allow us to line things up. What I want to do is I want these to be kind of like little rounded off bits. So we're actually going to use some more wedges, which I've prepared ahead of time. And we're going to try and end up with a bit of a nice... Let's extend that way. We'll do 1, 2. We need another 1, 2, 3, 4 wedges before we can finish that bit off. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what it's going to do is it's just going to curve around like that, and it's just going to be like a little alcove bit. So we could have finished it there, but I don't think that's enough space really for most of the benches and things that we're going to want. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So it's going to be a bit more of a harvesting episode, I'm afraid. But it's going to be worth it when it's done, trust me. So we'll get 2 of these, and that'll actually finish this bit off. And then we need the same on the other side. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 wedges and 6. In fact, I could do another 3 wedges on the end, and that'll look better. That'll look much better. So 13 wedges. So we need 16 wedges in total and 6 square bits. Now we've actually run out of stone over there that's easy to get to. We could go at the top, but that's like a hell of a long way to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this repairing. We're a bit low on water. We're down to 1 of our water skins. So as soon as that gets down half, we'll go back and we'll get some more. But for the moment, we can just carry on cutting things apart and making resources. And keeping those wedges visible on our bar, we'll very easily be able to see when we hit the 16 that we need. So let's get 2 going already. And the more of these we make, the less wood we're carrying, the faster we end up moving around. It all works in our favour, really. I mean, they do still take up weight, but overall the foundation pieces take up less than the raw resources required to make them. Let's get some more going. So periodically we'll dive into being over encumbered and then back out and in and out and in and out. I don't mind that too much. What I mostly care about is our water level. I think we'll do all the stuff here and then we'll go and get some more water. Because otherwise we will struggle a little bit. We'll probably put the foundations down as we're going past. That would be sensible. 4 more of these. We're actually getting quite quick at trawling through these foundations. Of course, we've got walls and higher levels and all of the various crafting stations to make again. But with more space, we'll be able to do a much better layout. It'll feel a lot more logical. And it won't feel like we're constantly like standing on top of everything as well. Which always irks me a little bit. You know, if you're trying to design a place, you don't want it to be completely chock-a-block. You want a bit of space to move around. Where I live at the moment, my kitchen is absolutely tiny, and there is nothing worse than turning around and feeling like you've got no space to work. Can't actually do anything there, which means this is the last bit of rock we've got. Okay. Let's get... that will take us to 13, actually. That's all the ones we need. There we go. Not over encumbered anymore. Such a big difference when that triggers. Okay, so we're going to do the end ones on this bit. So that's 1, 2, 3. We could find a way of rounding that out, but I'm happy enough with it as it is. So we need 2 squares actually before we can really do anything on the next bit. Another 15 stone would do for that. Now we can get a little bit more. That's not quite enough. I really would like 70 so we can make 2 of them, but there we go, that'll do. Give me 2 foundation bits. And we're going to put these in directly opposite. So 1 there. 1 there. And now we can go along the edge like we did with the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually going to work really well. I'm so much happy with this. Let's go get ourselves some water. We still need 3 more wedges, of course. But water is the biggest priority at the moment. We've got wood for days. We've got plenty of food still, like severed human flesh and all that. Unfortunately, eating it does dehydrate us, so I'd rather wait until we have water available before we start chugging all that down. You know, just forcing it down our gullet. There's something about playing a cannibal, and it gives you a very different perspective on things. Yeah, throat feels dry. Not surprised. Totally not surprised. Could it be because we haven't really drunk anything in days and we're eating dried out human flesh? Salty. And it's not even that our character is particularly evil, although cannibalism is seen as an evil thing by most societies. It's just the way it puts you in the mindset of, well, morality's a bit more flexible with this dude. So this is how we're going to roll. Jeez, that's a big thing. Alright, I think we're going to have to fight this one first. Rather than fighting the big thing, we'll go for him. What are you doing, mate? That was close. Don't really have time to be properly fighting him. Need him dead. Right, he's dead. Glug, glug, glug. Nom, 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 glug. There we go. Restocked. Now, let's get some feral flesh from his body. And more bones as well. You know what? Seeing as we're here... Jeez, that's big. Yeah, he's got a big leap. I think this may be a bit dangerous. Whoa! Okay. I'm going to call that a learning experience, and as an experiment, we learned a lot. We learned that that thing is dangerous as all hell. I mean, we kind of expected that. I did say last episode probably he'd be able to just one-shot bite us, but I don't know if you saw, we were doing next to no damage to him at all. So, yeah. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Danger indeed. Hopefully we'll be able to grab our stuff without too much trouble. I think he patrols back and forth. Worst case scenario, we can run in, grab it, and run out. And then we can carry on working on our place. I'd like to get some of the walls done and a front door. Probably not the roofing. I think we're going to do at least one level up from where we are. Maybe 2 levels in the center. And 1 level on the edges. I'll see how it goes. But that's potentially a lot of resources to actually gather. So we'll have to decide if it's worth it. Oh geez, there he is. The good news is we weren't over encumbered, so when we grab the stuff, go. And you know what? I'm just going to run around this way. Let's let our stamina come back a little bit. I want to get far enough away that he loses interest. Not sure if he has, but that's far enough for me to be able to re-equip our stuff. So there's that, then there's that, then there's that. Water skin goes over there. The other one is fine. I mean, we cut him up pretty good, but yeah. Dangerous dude. That's not one we can harvest, that's one we can just pick up. Now, of course, harvesting is more efficient than just picking stuff up off the ground. I end up getting like 4 per time, and if you get multiple nodes like this at the same time, you can get even more. So in terms of efficiency, this is really what you want to be doing if you're stone mining. Find overlapping nodes. You'll need to repair your stuff more frequently, but overall it will just save you so much time. Okay, we need 3 more wedges. And then foundation stones. It is so nice being able to move more freely without being over encumbered. It is a huge boon. Oop, I should have probably repaired that beforehand. Not to worry. We've got plenty of stone. That may be all the foundation bits we need, so I'll hold off on making more until we get back up there. I will, however, get as much stone as I can carry on the way. Look at how much we're getting. Loads. Because it may be more sensible for us to start making walls and doors. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. I can't believe that thing bit us in two. I mean, I totally can. I mean, look at the size of it. But it's one of those things where it's like, yep, didn't even get a little bit damaged by it. Not just like, nom, you're being nibbled, but it was like, nom, you are so dead. You are so dead. Don't even bother respawning here. Come back later with another character. I do like that the game gives you options for respawning. For something that you're expected to die in, it's nice to be able to set up a base camp, set up a forward base with a bedroll, or just, you know, spawn back in the desert if both of those are unviable. And I suppose a lot of that decision is down to PvP as a whole, and trying to make sure it's well balanced. One, two, three. Very tempted to go and murder that dude that killed us beforehand. I have to say, I like the foundation that we've got going for this place. It's going to look so awesome once I start getting the walls up. I'm probably going to need a little ramp just in the front, just so it looks a bit better. But I'm okay with that. Right, let's have that. Did that just drop? Oh, did not want that. Let's try that again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wedges on the end. Okay, let's start on wall pieces then. These aren't necessarily the best that we could get, but they are still going to be awesome. I think I should have done it 3 wide at the front, but that's a minor point. Let's start off by making a ton of these sandstone walls. They're going to go around the edge quite nicely. And in fact, if let's get 2 door frames. Was that someone angry near me? No, it wasn't. Always got to double check these things. Okay, now for these, they're going to be very straightforward, just all around the edge. I'm going to leave some space for windows and the like. So probably a window there. We'll have a window there. Window there, not window on the end. Window there. Man, this is terrible to be doing at night time. Let's get the main door bits in. So, front door, we're going to have 2 doors. It's a shame there's not like a double door thing, but I think this is going to look alright. Now, for ones with windows, need less stone, but you do still need some. We can actually have these overlapping at this point because we're not going to need to do more doors. That was going to go there. And then you've got 1 and then 1. So I'm going to try and keep it like nice and airy as much as it can be. This is going to be actually pretty big. I'm so chuffed with this. Okay, we need more stone once again. Let's drop the putrid meat. We will put the feral flesh in and let's get harvesting more. I think if we actually go up this time, have a look and see what there is up here. I'm going to repair my pick just before we start, because you can repair while climbing. And when we quit out and come back in, all those rocks will be back. They do respawn naturally over time. If you go away from the area for enough time, then they will come back. Not within a certain radius of where you are. Oh, that looks cool over there. We're going to have to investigate that at some point. Yeah, multiple nodes. Definitely the way to go. Cool. Good amounts of stone. Right, let's get 3 more of these and regular walls for the rest, I guess. I'll get some more stone, which we can carry back. Oh, geez. It's alright. It hasn't seen me. Demon beastie on our doorstep. You know what? Discretion is the better part of valor. I'm totally okay with a tactical retreat. Let's regenerate a little bit, and we will start on these. So, trying to keep it in the same order, we need 2. 1, 2. And then we need a wall and then 1. Trying to make sure that it's nice and symmetrical. Yep. Then we go in for 1. One of these there. And the other one goes there. This is going to look so cool. So we need 2 more windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plenty of walls. Lots of walls. Right, let's drink a little bit more. Maybe it is time to start heading over this way and mining these guys. We are getting the occasional bit of ironstone out of this. It's one advantage of doing huge amounts of refurbishment. But it is not the best way of doing it. The main reason why we moved this base across here was purely for that. We need at least 2 of these. Don't mind me. Not causing you any trouble at all, guys. I'm just mining in your back garden. Nothing to see here. Man, they're going to be so pissed if they needed these rocks. Right, let's repair this. We'll get as many regular walls made as we can. Oh, we need more wood now. Oh, we're actually running out of wood. Brilliant. I mean, not brilliant because it means we've got to get more wood, but wood is easy to get. Wood is plenty easy to get. Look at all this here. There's one thing about the walls as opposed to the foundations is it's a bit more balanced in the resource usage. So much wood. Okay, so let's do another 2 of those. And 8 of these. Do you suppose they might be friendly, or at least passive? Probably not. Alright, let's head back and drop off what we've got. Seems like a sensitive option. Sensitive? No, sensible option. I do apologise, I am a little bit tired at the moment. And also the stress of having a potential, like, demon, devil, rhino dog thing murdering you. It does, you know, it makes you distracted. So we know there was one there. We know there was one here. Out face. Out face. Out face. Out face. Out face, out face. Out face, and that will be out of face as well. So this, and this should be even if we look at it from over here. Yeah, cool. So for the bit at the back, what do we want to do? Do we want to do that one, or do we want to go for double window? I think probably there. We'll have another one on the other side. So what have we got? Can we make one more? We can. Brilliant. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more regular walls to make. And 6 more regular walls is... We've got plenty of wood, we just need stone. That's good news. I think we're going to go up and grab that. Alley up. Oh, I should have waited for my stamina to come back before starting a climb. You've got to be pretty in shape to run at full pelt and then jump straight onto a wall and then climb up without any handholds. I mean, we already know our dude is basically Spider-Man, but not passive. Should not have done that. That was a mistake. Got lucky. Need to save more stamina next time. One, two, three, 4. Right, we're... Oh, jeez, no, not 2. Oh dear, this is potentially terrible. You couldn't just leave me to kill your friend, could you? Okay, 1 dead. They're not actually as bad as they look. I mean, they're not good by any stretch. Definitely want to be keeping to the heavy attack style that I seem to have that's working. They're basically giant alligators, or crocodiles, or whatever those things are. Swamp cats. don't even have any food on my bar at the moment. Okay, right. What are you gonna give me? Stone. Well, we do kind of need stone. That is totally not what I was expecting. Let's put some feral flesh on. I forget how many wall pieces we said we needed. It's going to be more than 3. I think it was like 6 or so. Yeah, those things are a bit more bark than bite. Still terrifying though. I would not want to face one of those in a dark alley. Right, let's get 3 more of these going. Can we do 3? Yeah. And we'll go tap them in. Look at this! It's looking so cool. In fact, it was 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was 6 that we needed. So, 1 there. 1 there. 1, 2. And that one. Cool. I would say our ground floor is pretty much done. Now the question we have to ask is how do we want to get upstairs? We could do like a spiral staircase that runs around here. Maybe a double spiral. Can we do... Where is sandstone ramp? Now take stone, wood and plant fiber. We'll get 1 of those for now. I'll see if I can get it to align to this nicely. We're going to need these for outside, but that's not terrible. Also not brilliant, but we could do like a little sloping wall underneath. Yeah. Because we're not going to do like a thatched roof thing. We're not going to do sandstone stairs. I think a ramp is definitely the way we want to go. So if we do a ramp like that, that'll take us upstairs. We can get like a little stone wall bit. Yeah. And we could either have that as underfloor storage or we can close it off. I think I'll probably close it off because I think it'll look better. So we need just a little bit more stone. And we've almost got enough just from running around picking stuff up. But you'll notice that these stones have started spawning back in. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm getting enough so we can do the other ramp on the other side and we can make it nice and symmetrical. It will take up a little bit more space, but I think it'll look better overall. And of course, all these things take resources. Tons and tons and butt tons of resources. We're going to need at least 400 stone to make the furnace that we had before and everything else that we're going to want to recreate. We won't get all those resources back when we deconstruct them. But, right, so I need 2 of these. I need another ramp, which means more plant fiber. Okay. And then I'll need a right sloping wall so that we can have it nicely closed off. So, can we grab these for plant fibre? No, we can't. We'll just head down a little bit and grab some. It won't take us long. Grabbing extra resources on the way because we're not over encumbered yet. And we'll probably just grab it from these bushes. Damn pointy rock demon things. Maybe we should call them rock dogs. Until I die by it, I don't know what that actually is supposed to be called. Right, is that enough for us to do the ramp? It is. Okay, and can we do the right sloping wall? Yes, we can. That one, no, you don't, mate. I don't care enough to kill you. Fine. Come at me, bro. I mean, that actually hurt a little bit when he gored us, but... not really enough to care about it. Yeah, it's just if I'm a bit too far away, that's when it all goes a bit wrong. But going in for 2 works very well. Okay, what if we use a pick on him? Crystals! See, this is what I learned before. If you use different things, you get different results. Heh, that rock that we partly attacked actually finished falling apart. Right, we're done regenerating. Let's eat the last of that human flesh. And yeah, we've got shredded roast still. We've got lots of resources, so I don't think it's going to be a problem for us making more things. Ah, I should have... Nah, that's fine. Okay, so this... we want like that. That looks cool. And then over this side, we want that one there. Then like that. And what next? Let's do a single upstairs floor wedge thing. So will it count as sandstone ceiling? I guess it will. Not going to be sandstone foundation. We'll make one and just make sure it doesn't look stupid. Because we can always deconstruct one. Yeah, that's not bad. And where's the sandstone wedge? If we go 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3. That'll be enough for us to do a little bit around here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, cool. I think one thing that we should do, though, is we should get... didn't quite save enough stone. get the steps out the front done before we start doing the upper floor. So where is that? There we go. Just so that we've got a nice, easy access. I will get a little bit more stone and do the other one, I think. But this place is coming along pretty damn nicely. Apologies that it's a lot of construction at the moment. We are, of course, moving our base across. But we will carry on adventuring soon. And I think once we get ourselves set up with a furnace here, we'll put the building as a whole on hold. And we'll carry on gearing up a little bit so that we can go adventuring. It doesn't need to be completely a building simulation. There is more to this game than just that. Alright, let's get one more of those going. We are running a little bit low on wood as well, but we've got plenty for the moment. Yeah, let's get 2 of those. We may have to look into some kind of well so that we don't have to keep running back and getting fresh water. We do have a second water skin, of course, but I don't want to rely just on that. So, oh geez, that did not work. That glitched just at the last minute. And when I say glitched, I mean I didn't confirm it was in the right place before pushing the button. Right, let's get another one crafting. What a waste of resources. We do get some of them back, but that is a little disappointing. There we go. That's going to go there. We want wedges in over this side. 1, 2, 3. And you get an idea for how this place is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to like have it complete. In fact, what I might do is I might do a secondary ramp here and have this as like a little balcony level between them. That could be very cool, actually. That could give us a bit more space on the inside. Do I have enough to do 2 ramps? Not quite. I need a lot more plant fibers. Okay, well, I think this is probably a good point for us to finish this episode off. I'm going to head down. I'm going to restock our water. I'm going to grab us some more plant fibers and just get us in a position to start on the upper level now that we've got that little balcony bit done. I really like the way that that's actually panning out. I think it's going to be very, very cool. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you should probably do so. And you'll be told when new episodes go live. But that is going to be it for this session. So once again, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time for another episode of Conan Exiles. See you soon.